Hey guys, it's Punisher from WalkingDeadArmy.com with another gun of the week. And this week's gun was the mighty MTAR-21 engineer class gun that is an Israeli gun based on the bigger TAR-21, which is their big assault rifle. But anyway, they made the mini version of that, and so, of course, Battlefield 3. This is one of the additional guns that came. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was part of the close quarters DLC. But anyway, they brought this gun out a little later, and let me just tell you, I haven't played the gun at all. When I first started the gun, I didn't have my settings correct on my PC, so I didn't really know about the mouse settings thing. So anyway, when I shot this gun when it first came out, it was totally brutal, and so I was like, well, this gun sucks. I'm just gonna put this thing away. Well, I got my mouse settings set up about maybe 5 or 6 months ago, and got my settings tweaked to where I can actually handle a gun the right way, and of course, my accuracy had increased greatly. Somebody told me about this, and this was a viewer requested gun, and I was like, man, the MTAR, I don't know. I remember this gun being pretty brutal. And so, I told him, I said, well, I'll give it a shot anyway. And I'm going to tell you, I have probably found my new favorite gun in all of Battlefield. This gun is an absolute gem if you realize the weaknesses that it has and you cater your gameplay so that, you can overcome those weaknesses. But this gun is absolute beast. It is just a great, great, great weapon. And I've actually achieved probably the best stats that I've had overall with any of the guns that I've played using this gun. Now, with that being said, there are some things that you need to know about this gun. First of all, the reload speed of this gun is horrible. Okay, it's the worst of any of the carbines. Okay, 3 seconds with a bullet in the chamber, 3.3 with a full reload. Okay, the second thing you need to know, this also has one of the highest bullet velocities of any of the guns. Okay, 570 meters per second. That is crazy. So you're going to be shooting straight bullets with this gun. Okay, now the recoil on this gun is pretty bad. Okay, something that you need to think about, and it will definitely cater you to how you're going to fire it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and now talk about what I ended up doing to set up this gun for the recoil. You see here, this is the default bullet spread with no attachments, and so I'll go ahead and set up what attachments I had typically with this gun, and you can set up different things here, but typically most of my shots I tried to I was standing, and as much as I could try to stand still. But as you can see, adding the heavy barrel, look at the first bullet spread. When you add that heavy barrel, it's 0. So basically, you're going to hit your target. If you're aiming right, it's going to pop them exactly where you're pointing. Second, of course, you can see this. It's pretty heavy recoil, vertical. But typically what I like to do is I like to try to aim for about right here, so that my second one's going to hit about right there, and and with recoil compensation, hopefully the third one will hit too, and do micro bursts. So I was trying to do 3 to 4 round bursts with this gun if I was trying to shoot. Really trying to do 2, because this gun with you're doing micro bursting 2 shots, it is pretty devastating at long range, and I have a perfect example of that.
With the ammo, I would have grabbed somebody else with stud names throwing them.
You're lying.
Yeah, I spotted an enemy soldier, over.
Lie.
So you see there, bursting is a necessity with this gun if you're going to try to engage somebody at long range. But close range and medium range, fire away. Just keep in mind that you're going to have to deal with the long reload time of 3 seconds, and couple of that, you're just going to go through the ammo really quick because it's such a high rate of fire. With that being said, this gun is definitely catered for close quarters, and you can just destroy people with it. It's very good, and I seem to be getting a lot of headshots with it. It seemed like I don't understand. There's a couple things I don't understand with this gun that I've yet to figure out is why I'm so accurate with it compared to the AK-971 when I pretty much played them in both in the same environments. And AK actually has less recoil. But let's pause for a moment and let's have a Drac rage moment.
Gun is in the area. Really, Paul? You just passed him?
I just killed him.
Yeah, but you passed
I
him.
didn't see him. Oh, I didn't see him. What do you want me to say?
You need to say you're very, very sorry with sugar on top.
Apologize.
Apologize.
Anyway, Drac got a little upset, I guess, because I didn't kill Gunny. I didn't really see him, though. But in case, back to the gun. This gun, if you were to couple this sucker with a laser sight and you were to go on some of those close quarter dominations maps, this gun would just be absolutely brutal. But, with it being said, maps like Grand Bazaar, Metro, Sign Crossing, some of those shots, some of those maps where you're going to have the opportunity to have a lot of close quarters encounters, this gun will excel. And plus, you need them. Engineer kit with the rocket. This gun, you can have the close quarters stuff and still be able to run on some of those vehicle maps. Just keep in mind with those longer range shots, it's just going to have a harder time killing the guys. The drop off on the damage on these things is ridiculous. I mean, you only get an 18 point damage once you get at max range for this gun. So it's going to take quite a bit of bullets. But like I said, you just got to kind of gauge your encounters and play them as necessary. Try to keep your engagements close inside medium range, and you should be fine with this gun. But anyway, this is pretty much it I wanted to talk about. I'm really kind of disappointed that I'm not going to be able to play this gun much more to try to stay with the theme here. But you know what? Battlefield 4 is coming up in a couple weeks, and to be totally honest with you, probably won't be doing a gun of the week. After that, I'll probably be doing a gun of the day because there's going to be so many new weapons out there. But anyway, I will be posting footage on those different guns in Battlefield 4 as I get them out there. And, we're going to continue to do the different community events that we do. The Tactical Tuesday that happens with All Duty Gamers and FPS Nation. And the Gloves for Tags event, they're both on Tuesday there. And then our event on the Graveyard, the Warfare Wednesday, where we're also going to be giving away Humble Bundles to continue to do that. Congrats last week to the winners, and it was good fun. We had Wednesday night, so be sure to come out, join our team speak, and if as long as you're in the server, we draw your name at the end of the night, and if you get drawn, you get the Humble Bundle. But anyway, guys, that's it for the gun of the week. I hope you enjoy the MTAR. Give it a shot, because you'll love it. So anyway, have a good night. God bless, and we'll see you next week.
All I shot was the.
I killed someone.